UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Setting up in the first cut. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Not a bad play, that one. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make a par here. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland. Love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
Wow, what a shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here. Right over the spot they were looking at.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Here we are at the fourth hole. That was absolutely murdered. Going with the 5-wood. She's played that one nicely. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This is Brooke Henderson. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Super shot, that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now leading by 1 shot. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s. It just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Just didn't drop. That'll sting a bit. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Now on the tee, fresh off a bird.